All right, I guess we're live. Hello, all you wonderful, amazing, spectacular, beautiful tea people. I'm doing a quick little live stream with some Chilai Mountain Fall. Some Fall Pear Mountain from Chilai. Or sorry, some Fall High Mountain Oolong from Chilai, Chilai Shan. And today is a quick update on what's happening this weekend. And I hope on Instagram the sound is better because I'd hesitate to call it fancy, but I got this little thing that plugs into my phone, so I'm hoping that the sound is a little better because tomorrow, well, actually today, I'm going to start my trip around the island. I hope. I haven't quite checked it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. I'm pretty sure it's okay. But the train, I got to get on the train and I got to go to the other side of the island. So as the crow flies, it's like 100 kilometers or something like that. And it's going to take me 6 hours to get there because I have to go from here in Hualien, I have to go all the way up to Taipei, all the way back down to Taichung, because over here in Taichung is the tea show. Now, I am actually quite excited about it. I'm quite happy about it. I'm quite like, yes. Now, the reason that I am extremely excited about it, other than being able to go and see my friends, of course. So this here is a piece of grass. And so you know the garden is clean when there is a piece of grass mixed in with the tea. But that's what that is. That's a piece of grass. Now, why am I so excited? Because here in Taiwan, for the past, how long has it been? Oh, it feels like an eternity. It feels like an age. It feels like I have been trapped in some crappy, Sunday afternoon movie. But I guess everything opened up again yesterday, but the weather was still bad. For the past 4 days, I have been trapped inside my house with my family for family time. For 4 days. 4 days because there's a typhoon. Typhoon came to Taiwan, craziest typhoon you can possibly like. It was just the weirdest typhoon that's basically ever happened. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Anyways, there's a weird typhoon. So here's Taiwan. Down below here, the typhoon came, went to the other side over here where there's Kaohsiung over here. And then after 3 or 4 days, it hit Kaohsiung and they had some bad times over there. And then poof, it disappeared within 12 hours. Weird thing. So basically, we were trapped inside of our houses for 3 days, even though the weather wasn't too bad. Now, we still went outside. We still did a little bit, but it would be like a bunch of rain, and then it would be almost sunny, kind of nice. And then there'd be a bunch of rain, and then it would be kind of sunny and almost kind of nice. But unless you were standing there looking at the radar on your phone, you didn't know when all the bad stuff was going to happen. So basically, I was trapped inside my house, which is okay. I had a lot of work to do, thanks to you wonderful, amazing, and spectacular people. A lot of work to do. And the work that I had to do was packing tea, of course. And because I had released the teaware, there was extra little bits of work to do, which I haven't decided yet whether I will release teaware again. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, everything's out. It's gone. It's sent out. So things finally opened up on Friday, so I could go to the post office with my family and send it all out. Now, again, what is this about? What am I talking about? Why are we going back? And I'm telling you about what happened this week because I just want to place how firmly excited I am about tomorrow. Right? So in about 12 hours from now, I will be arriving at the 2024 Nantou International Tea Expo. Now, I don't really know why they call it international, but they always put that international thing on the front of it. But basically, what you're looking at for your International Tea Expo is, and it's not even all of Taiwan, it's basically just Nantou. But it's a bunch of my friends, a bunch of clean tea, a bunch of wonderful things. I'm going to go there and I'm going to walk around and I am going to try really hard to find some amazing teas. And I get to do it by myself. I don't have to take, well, I would I really enjoy taking my wife with me. I don't have to take my children. Yay! So I don't have to worry about the boys for a couple days. So I mean, I still have to. I'm their father. I still got to worry about them, but I don't have to worry about them in sort of the immediate sense. So this is the fall Chilai. And for the price point and for what it is, it's just beautiful. The fall Chilai. It's beautiful. Really, for the price point and what it is, it's just upfront vegetal, and then boom, boom, the aftertaste. Hey man, how's it going? Are you still in Taiwan? The aftertaste just goes just like that. And I am excited. I am extraordinarily excited. I am so excited. I'm just like, oh, I get to finally, because okay, so I haven't been able to travel around the island a lot. I haven't been able to go to see my friends. I haven't been able to do a lot of things because I mean, I talk about it a little bit, but I don't talk about it too much. But here in Hualien, it's been brutal. Every time it rains, they close the highway and they close the train because after the big earthquake, basically the whole mountainside, there was a big earthquake and then the big typhoon in August. And basically the entire, I think it was July actually. Anyways, the entire mountainside between Hualien and Yilan, or Hualien Taipei, Hualien North, just went, want to come visit Hualien soon? Okay, there's not much to do, man. Like I said, like everything is just shut down. Taroko Gorge is shut down. I don't know, there's still a couple rivers that are okay. But yeah, if you come visit Hualien, obviously come down and we'll drink some tea. So I've sort of been trapped here because I can't go up through Taroko Gorge to see Pear Mountain. I can, but it's like if I go up, so you know, I have a family and I have a business to run. And so if I drive my car up to Yilan, for example, and I go see Yilan, Pingling, Sanxia, those types of folks, if it rains hard while I'm doing that, I'm trapped up there for 2 days. And what am I going to do? Take the train for an hour and then rent a car? I mean, that's just kind of dumb, right? So I'm stuck. I'm kind of stuck here. And it's I want to go see tea and tea fields and stuff like that. Anyways, it's been so I'm excited that I get to go to the other side of the island and I get to go to Nantou. All right. So I get to go to Nantou and I get to go to the I would you know, I get to go and I get to see a bunch of people and drink a lot of tea in a very compact way. So what I'm going to do is, you know, I start here in Hualien. I just got to go here. It's like 100 kilometers away, like literally 100 kilometers. Nantou is sort of up in the mountains. I could fly a drone there, you know. it's just not that far away. Right, it's literally right behind these mountains. But I got to go all the way up to Taipei, all the way back down to Taichung, and then I'm gonna probably rent a scooter or take a bus, and then drive all the way to Nantou to get to, like, literally just across those mountains. Now those mountains are big mountains, but it's just on the other side of that. Yes, yeah. Well, it sounds like you've. We should definitely come down. We can drink some tea. It sounds like you've had it's probably at this point in your journey, you're probably going, damn, what's next? but yeah, you can, yeah, you definitely let me know when you come down to Hualien. What I'm going to do when I'm there? Why am I testing this out? Tadway journey, yes. Well, it's going to be. I can't wait. So here you can see here. This is my fancy microphone here. It actually hooks up to the phone. So what the idea is that what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk through the tea show, and I'm actually going to hold the phone up, and I'm going to have the microphone like this. And then I'll try and do a live stream, and you guys can point me in the right directions of where to go as I'm going through the as I'm going through the tea show. And so I'll set that up probably tonight. But I thought, well, I'm going to be there for a couple of days. Why don't we do like an interactive tea show experience? All right. So we'll walk through the tea show, and you guys can throw in the chat where you want me to go, and I'll have the phone right like this, and I'll be talking about it, and then I'll just walk through. I mean, I'll look like an ass, but you know, what am I supposed to do, right? I mean, it's at this point, the people who do live streams, as asses go, I'm not the worst. Like sometimes I remember when I was back in Toronto, seeing some of we went to like the famous this Dundas Square in Toronto, and there were people doing the stupidest stuff. Like it was just, there were people just, and shameless, like showing their asses off and then like doing like weird things. And they were all doing this for social media. So as social media influencers go, if I'm walking through the tea show going, hey, what do you guys want to see? As these things go, it's not as bad as some of the other ones, right? And anyways, it's what it is. It is what it is. I'm also, I think it'd be fun. Like, what do you guys want to see at the tea show, right? Like, what do you want to see at the tea show? And so, if you're gonna go to the tea show, then let me know what you want to see, and then we'll go and we'll see it. And I think tea shows usually start up around like 10 o'clock, something like that, which, really gets hopping around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but everybody's sleeping for that, right? I mean, that's like, 2 o'clock in the morning for the East Coast of the North America, like that's like, anyways, only tea fans. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go see if that, .com, let's go buy it. But yes, that's, I don't know if you guys remember this. I mean, I'll tell this story, but I don't know if you guys remember this. But back when I first started out, like 4 or 5 years ago, was when, actually, I don't actually know when. I'm not an O-fan type of person. But I don't actually know when it really started getting big. But I do remember when I first started out, it was a famous photo on Instagram. But there was one of the, like the California New Age religion person. And she took off all of her clothes. And she walked through a tea garden and she was naked. She had her hands like this. And it just showed her butt crack. And I think she was starting a new agey type of tea business, but there was that. It did happen. It did happen. And actually, I should, I don't know, maybe somebody can find it with Perplexity or something like that, but maybe you can Google it and find it. Don't do that. Oh, come on. That was where I was going, right? I'm going to the tea gardens again. I mean, theoretically, there might be a little bit more hair, but come on. So, I mean, the one thing, the longer you hang out on the internet, it's got something for everyone. There's somebody out there who will think that's a value add. I'll just have to put it behind so many paywalls that it won't come out. But no, I won't. Don't worry, I won't do that. But when I'm at the tea show, I will do a live stream with the microphone, walk around, and be like, where do you want me to go, left or right, or what do you want to see, or all those things. What I'll probably do is maybe probably tonight, I'll post a map of the place and get people to maybe say what they want to see, or where they want me to go, or things like that. And we'll do a live stream. We'll do a live stream at the yeah. Well, I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. But we will do a live stream at the tea show just so you can see it. And last year I didn't really do it. I think I drove. So no, I didn't drive. But last year I don't know, for whatever reason, I wasn't in the right mood to do a live stream. I thought about it. I think I even started one, but I wasn't in the right mood to do it. And I think because like if I've got this thing, I can talk like this and hold the phone up, and so I don't have to speak really loud. I can just sort of whisper, just whisper and see do the ASMR stuff. Anyways, the point is, I don't have to. I don't have to like talk loud to the phone and things like that. I can just talk into the microphone, and I think it'd be a lot of fun. I do. I think it'd be a lot of fun to sort of walk around uh, and do all that stuff. Um, it would be a lot of fun. Anyways, I will put more about that tonight. So tonight, when I am in a hotel, I will be getting on a train in the afternoon. And you know what? I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I haven't even set it up. I haven't booked hotels. I haven't done anything. So I'll probably wind up in Taichung and book a hotel there, and then rent a scooter and drive up into the mountains. And I'll do a thing because I haven't done a thing for a while. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. Mostly because for the last 3 days, I have spent in my house trapped with family time. More than that, 4 days. Forced family time, forced quality family time. And we're not really a screen family. So forced quality family time is even better. Plus, I had because of you wonderful, amazing people. There were so many tea orders, so I was busy doing the tea orders. The kids were running around doing stuff. I'm happy to get onto the other side of the island. Any teas you're hoping to find besides coming across random potential gems? I want tisanes, herbal teas. I want roasted teas. So roasted teas and herbal tisanes, like herbal teas. That's the two things that I'm really, 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 really looking for. I would also like to get the like tea cakes, things like that, and see how that goes. Like last year, I found one, and then earthquake, typhoon, things like that. It was just brutal. There's also a Mr. Chen that I would really hope that I can meet up with. Actually, I just gotta send a message. And so I'm hoping to get those beautiful roasted teas, and so a bunch of things like that. That's what I'm really, really looking forward to. It sounds terrifying. Yes, well, quality time is quality time, and so we will always remember. But they were a little bit disappointed because usually when you get a typhoon day, it's like a snow day. So I'll be like, okay, whatever, let's go get junk food and we'll watch TV today, like that, because they get like very few hours of screen time a week. But this time, because we knew it was like, I'm looking at the typhoon and I'm like, what the hell is this thing? So 3 days stationary, just spraying us with rain. So I was like, okay, we're not doing 3 days of that. So we're going to stagger it out. Anyways, it's done now, as you can see behind me. But the relative humidity is like 250. It is brutal. But I'll tell you, the bees, I had to feed the bees 3 days. They couldn't really go outside. But the bees right here, they're doing really well. And they've got a bunch of pollen coming in, all different colored pollen. Anyways, whatever. I won't talk about the bees. Right. So just to recap, what's going on tonight? I will put a bunch of information about the Taiwan Tea Expo. So what you can do right now, if you actually just type it in, Nantou, Nantou, 2024 Tea Expo, you can just throw it into Google, it'll pop up. I think last year they had a page in English, but it was a PDF file, and so so you'd be like, oh, they've got an English site, and then you click the button, and then oh wow, look, all this information, and then you try to click things, but it was just like a picture. So There's not too much information in English, but it's an amazing thing. Families come out. It really is. It's an amazing show. And so what's going to happen is that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be there tomorrow. So 24 hours from now, I will be at the tea show. 24 hours from now, I'll try and do a live stream where I'll have my fancy microphone and we'll be walking around and you guys can tell me where to go. And what I'm going to do is in the evening, I'm going to put some information out. Maybe people can vote on where they want me to go. And when I'm over there, I will walk around and we will go to the various places and you can ask me questions in real time. I can talk to the people as we go through the tea place. And if you have a burning desire for a question, Google translates the page. Oh, yeah. I guess you could just do that, right? You can use the Chrome, Google Chrome. And if you do a Google Chrome, then you can get in there and it'll translate the page. So there you go. And I'm sure they use quite flowery language. So I'm sure some of the translations will be very, very funny. So some of the translations will be very, very funny. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen over the next little while. So I just wanted to come online. I haven't done a live stream in quite some time. Haven't had the free time, let's put it that way. And so there we go. That's what's going to happen. So the 2024 International Nantou Tea Expo, and I don't know why they call it international, maybe because people like me show up. They don't even really have all that much tea from other parts of the island. Basically, they have nothing from the other parts of the island, a little bit. But the most of the people say from the north, Yilan, Sanxia, and Pingling, they all go to the next show. There's a transport coming through. Can you guys see the transport plane? Oh, there it is. So you can see it on the Instagram there. There's the transport plane coming in. And so that's what will be happening in just about 24 hours. So look for that. I'll put up a bunch of information about that stuff this evening. And then I'll wake up early in Taichung and I will get on I haven't decided. Maybe if I get I might just take a bus right away and go to Nantou to start early. But the problem is I really need to rent a scooter. Anyways, whatever. This is the equivalent of dead air. Any questions about any of that before we end the live stream? Again, I'm just drinking the Chilai Fall that's on the site right now. Up front, strong vegetal background is it's one of the nicest aftertastes of any of the teas. And it's a fall tea, so it is wildly affordable. And I know that a lot of vendors are selling teas like this, or the equivalent of this, same price point, for like 4 or 5 times as much as I charge them. Maybe not that much, but sometimes it feels like it. Anyways, it's expensive tea to begin with when you compare it to Western tea. And I'm not a big fan of the price gouging. But anyways, this is a really, really good value tea on the site. Anyways, that's it for now. I will be putting lots of content for the next couple days. Love it. Looking forward to buying. Well, thank you, Squirrel. I very much appreciate that. I very much appreciate it. And I'm hoping to find some really fun stuff. If anything, I don't know, I might find some really expensive tea too. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Again, there's going to be the next couple of days, it's going to be live streams, and we will be doing sort of fun walking around the tea show together. If you have any other questions about this, let me know. I'm going to put a bunch of stuff on the feed, on the Instagram feed. yeah, I'll probably put some on the feed as well the next little bit. If you are in Taiwan, I guess let me know. Maybe we can meet up in Nantou. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in about 24 hours with the next live stream.